Did you know that kindness is contagious? I mean, it's really, really contagious. And in work environments, a little bit of kindness from one member of the team can spread and change the whole atmosphere of the team. I'm going to tell you a story of a team which I will call Team X. So Team X was a team of people working together in a hospital setting in rural America. And the team lead, who happened to be a physician, was very efficient. He got his team together. He was really getting stuff done. However, he didn't have compassion and empathy. And it was noticed that his team had a high turnover. The nurse managers couldn't work with him, and it was just kind of a toxic environment. One day, they hired a new team person. We'll call her name Sarah. So when Sarah joined the team, Sarah was kindness. I mean, like, oozed kindness from the top to the bottom. Sarah had a kind word. When Sarah walked into a room, that room was ignited with light. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, the work environment was so good that people wanted to work on the days that Sarah worked. The good thing, however, in this story is we'll call the physician Dr. O. So Dr. O started noticing changes in his team. He observed and he watched how Sarah was able to learn and give each person what their motivating things were. Guess what? He started to model Sarah. In 6 months, there was a marked difference in that team. Why am I telling you the story? Because all over the country, it is noticed that kindness is found in only 13% of teams, which means 87% of teams have no kindness at all. Kindness seems like a soft skill, but no, it's not. When you're dealing with human beings, they have emotions and feelings, and as a result, there's something called emotional intelligence. I mean, being smart, having an IQ, and all these other intelligences are relevant. However, without emotional intelligence, your team will not stay cohesive. When Sarah came onto this team, she emphasized small acts of kindness. She noticed when people did stuff right, and she celebrated them publicly. That gave her a leadway that when she needed to show corrective measures, they were accepted without a problem. See, feedback in healthcare organizations can be very critical in changing the way things are done for the betterment of the patient and the providers. But in a negative culture, nobody wants feedback. Why would they? Because it is seen as an attack on their persons. But when kindness is in the team, then the leader has moral authority to make changes in a kind manner. Let me tell you this. How about you? Are you kind? Do you have a positive attitude? Would someone say that they will follow you to the ends of the earth because they know, no matter what it is, you will celebrate when they win and help them navigate things that they're not doing quite so well? I'm learning to understand that it is easier to learn to be kind than to always be right. I'm going to tell you another story, and this is my personal story. I was in a train going from Los Angeles to San Diego. It was a quiet Sunday morning. 4 young women came on the train. It was apparent that they were drunk. Drunk. They were loud. They were loud. They were loud. They were loud. You couldn't hear the train, and trains are very noisy. I happened to be with a friend of mine, and she said to me, "Oh my goodness, these people are giving me a headache. This noise is too much." I paused for a moment, and because I have been learning emotional intelligence, I decided to try and practice what I've learned. So I get up, and with a nice attitude of kindness, I said to the ladies, "Good morning, ladies." That was all I had to say. The next response was, "Oops, are we loud?" And I looked at all 4 of them, and they all looked at me, and I said, and they were like, "We're so sorry." I was stunned. I was stunned not at their response, but that I had the emotional intelligence to follow the script, even though at another point in my life, I would have responded differently. And that solidified to me the need for kindness, and that kindness is contagious. And on my way off the train, because we had to get off the train earlier than they, and I said to them, "Thank you, ladies, for your kindness." And they responded with smiles and giggles. There are 5 things I want you to take away today and make a pledge that you will start practicing these 5 things for kindness. You're going to have to start small. And the easiest way to start being kind is with a smile. Because when I went to those ladies, I had a smile on my face. So I was engaging and I was welcoming. I also know that kindness can be presented by volunteering. You know, volunteer your time, your money, your expertise. The thing about being online is you can spread joy online or hate. Choose to spread joy and kindness online. Also, you can do other things that I'm going to put in the chart for you, but let me explain this to you. Kindness is contagious. Kindness is contagious. Kindness is contagious. Be the virus of kindness.